Hi, everybody. I'm here today to talk to you about synchronicity and specifically numerical synchronicity. So, synchronicity is meaningful coincidences if they occur with no casual relationship but still seem connected. So, when you're seeing the same thing over and over again at different times for different reasons, and it all kind of seems like it works together. So, um, that is meant to be the universe sending you a message, or I like to refer to it as winks from the universe, or messages from your higher self or your unconscious. Um, a lot of the times, these things are signs about the path that we're on. So, letting you know that you're on the right path, or um, allowing you to kind of see that something has to change, or if you're trying to make a major life decision, these kind of little synchronicities might lead you down the path that you're supposed to be on, your like life's calling. So numerical synchronicity is when you see repetitive numbers. So the major one that people will relate to is 1111. So 1111 is like a heavenly number, and we'll talk about the number 11 in a little bit. But that's kind of what it is. So if you're seeing 1111 two times a day, every day, forever, then there might be some meaning, and maybe you should look into that. So numbers have specific meanings that have been assigned to them over the years, like spiritual meanings. When you're working with your own synchronicity, you want to take that meaning and apply it to yourself, because that exact meaning that you read from your Google search may not relate to your life. So you have to take what the meaning of the number is and apply it to your life and find what works for you, like what the meaning is for you, because it would be different for everybody. There's some different ways that you can do this. So if you're seeing the same numbers repeating over and over again, when that number pops up, think about what you associate it with. Is there like something that you're thinking of when you see that number? Also, use your intuition. Like, what pops into your mind when you think about that number? So, just aside from when you see it, when you just think about it in general, does something come into your mind? It could be related to that. So, also, when you are looking up what these numbers mean, read lots of different websites, read lots of different books, and see what resonates with you, because whatever resonates with you is what your intuition is hitting on, and that means that you need to take that and work with that. So those are some ways to kind of try and figure out what these numbers mean personally for you. We're going to talk about a couple of numbers, 4 different numbers that I've not chosen randomly, but we'll touch on them, and then if you have a number, you can always message me and I can give you the information on it, or you can look it up and see if you're seeing some kind of number over and over again in your life. So we'll start with the number 3. The number 3 is my number. I see it all the time. I do things in threes. It's funny because I actually do not like odd numbers except for the number 3. So I don't know, but I see it everywhere. So the number 3 is the divine principle number. So if I was seeing it a lot, and I was looking for the meaning from it, I might look to the beginning, the middle of the end, or the end of something. So something new is starting or ending, or it's time for me to move on or put something to rest. So this number is also connected to your intuition. So if I see this number a lot, I think I should be trusting my intuition more. Maybe I've been like putting stuff off and not trusting my gut as much as I should be. And so that's kind of what it means for me. But for everybody, it would be different. But the number 3 is a pretty awesome number. So the next number we're going to talk about is the number 7, which is considered the perfect number. There's 7 major chakras, 7 colors in the rainbow, 7 days in the week. It's like a big one. So it's also associated with spiritual awakening, with teaching, with wisdom, with seeking the truth. So if you start seeing the number 7 everywhere, you might want to work on your spirituality, or potentially look into how you can help other people to learn about things. Possibly you need to look into going back to school, things like this. So you would take the meaning of the number 7 and you would apply it to your life and what resonates with you, and you would move forward accordingly. So, but the number 7 is a great number. So the next one is number 9. So number 9 is the number of fulfillment. It's also, it relates to wisdom and enlightenment. It's connected to your higher purpose. So if you're seeing the number 9 a lot, you either need to get yourself on the right path to do what you're meant to do in this life, or you're on the right path. So again, you would apply it however it works for you. But if you're seeing the number 9 a lot, then you should look at how things are going in your life and what you're doing, and how you can use your life experiences or things that you have going on to help, like, the human race. So the number 9 is a good one. It asks you to look within yourself and to use the gifts that you have inside to help other people. So that's a good one. And then the number 11, I already talked about it, but the number 11 is a master number. It's an angelic number. It's said to be related to messages from the angels. So when you are seeing the number 11, you want to pay attention to messages that you're getting around you. What are they telling you? Are you doing the right things that you should be doing, or do you need to make some changes? You need to look within yourself and see what the angels are trying to tell you, what the universe wants you to know. So as well, with numbers, you can see not just single digits or 10, 11, 12. If they're combined, like a friend of mine sees 9 and 11 all the time. So you would then take the meaning of both of those numbers together and figure out how they apply to your life and what you can do with those messages to move forward. So if you're seeing 10, 11 everywhere, then those two numbers have a message for you, and you need to look into that. So yeah, that's numerical synchronicity, and I love it. I love synchronicity. I love that stuff so much. So if you have any questions, let me know, and otherwise I'll be back on another day with another video about something else. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.